Just what goes through each of your mind when you get the call to return to ask to come back?
Yeah, no, that call was obviously amazing. I mean, I've always heard some rumors about potentially coming back, and then Graham and I have speculated about, hey, how did these guys meet? Because we never actually get to see them meeting the first time, nor do we ever actually see them share a scene. So that is
Mm.
something exciting we got to play this time around. Um, so yeah, I mean, it was a really fun moment of being back on the show, and then also finally getting to share a scene together.
Can you talk a little bit about working on that relationship with Graham after, like you said, having so much time apart, but still like kind of an item?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think it maybe helped that we speculated about this many times before. And we were both obviously part of the very first, the inception of the show, which is 10 years ago now, insanely so. But we were both at the very beginning of Outlander. So, I think it's really helped us to be very steeped into the characters, for such a long time. And just going back to set and putting the costumes on, being back on set, you're back into the character immediately. And because they've lived with us for so long, even when we weren't shooting, because we're not in all seasons, but even those
Right.
years, the character still lives with you. So then I think we were both pretty clear on who they are. So then us meeting, we didn't really have to work a lot about on what the relationship is like. I think we're both quite clear on how they're both very passionate people. They're kind of rebels in their own ways. And when they meet, it's kind of like they just see each other and there's a spark. And then we all know what happens coming out of that. But, we don't, there's still some mystery to the relationship too.
And when you are a character that has, come in, gone out, come back a couple times, what is it like kind of reconnecting with everyone else in the cast too? Like how often are you seeing them between? And is it kind of like a nice reunion when you do get to be back?
It is like a nice reunion because I feel like coming back to Outlander is a little bit like coming home. And
Mm.
to just have seen the show and the actors grow from what it was in the beginning, and how small it was in terms of it was just us in the rain in Scotland shooting these scenes, and that what's come out of it is just blown our minds. And I think the actors are still very much themselves, and they're just all honestly lovely people. And I mean, obviously, the cast has become enormous, and there are
Yeah.
many I've never met, to be honest, because that's also the reality of a show like this. But the main ones that were there at the beginning, they're still there, and we've seen each other throughout the years, and yeah, it's just a great thing to be part of.
Lastly, did you get to go to the wrap party at all? I know that's obviously for the next season, so
Yeah. You know what? So this stuff that we're now discussing, it was filmed 2 years ago.
right.
So like a whole, yeah, there's a bit
Wild.
of travel there.